We have seen football, boxing, soccer, and now we will see hockey added to the list of sports played here in the new Yankee Stadium. As you can see, the rink was laid out diagonally from first to third base, and all the fans in attendance were in for quite a treat. The opportunity to watch NHL hockey on Bronx ice. We start off the show with an all-access pass to the first ever NHL game played at Yankee Stadium as the New York Rangers took the ice to face off against the New Jersey Devils. In a Yankee Stadium first, fans filed into the Great Hall for hockey as the Rangers and Devils were set to face off. Fans of both teams were excited to get the chance to see their teams play at the stadium.
Devils! Let's go Rangers!
I've always wanted to see a hockey at Yankee Stadium. Been waiting all my life for this. This is the first time ever. Nobody will ever be able to say this again.
It's such a cool experience. It's my first time at Yankee Stadium.
It's like unbelievable and I love it.
Seeing how it's played, like back in Canada, the kids growing up in Canada skating on frozen ponds and stuff. They don't have 60,000 people around them, but it's like really old school hockey. It's going to be great.
To play a hockey game here and to cross the two sports, it's fantastic. It's a nice cold day. You know, the fan bases are so great.
Devils-Rangers rivalry is the best. Nobody hates each other. It's just all about the game.
Many former players echoed their thoughts on the historic event.
I've never played a real game outside. It's always been on the pond with friends in a fun time, or since I've retired and something like this. So I think it's going to be tough for those guys to refocus, but it is important points for them in Yankee Stadium. But this is a blast for us.
I would have loved to play a game there. I think the players are going to have a blast, and I'm going to enjoy the festivities just like a fan. I think it's going to be great.
The ice was laid out last week, and preparations to turn Yankee Stadium into an outdoor hockey arena was quite an undertaking. The frigid temperatures for game time were fitting for a sport played on ice and just added to the event atmosphere.
Not in the snow. That was good. I mean, it wasn't snowing too hard, so it wasn't really affecting the ice too much. The guys did a good job of cleaning it off, but I thought it got a little bit chillier once it started snowing. But other than that, it was awesome. It was a good. It's a nice sight to see the snow falling outside. It's unbelievable.
The game itself was competitive. The Devils struck first.
Here's Elias, free score! Patrick Elias, the first goal of the game, the first hockey goal at Yankee Stadium.
The game would go back and forth with the Rangers prevailing in the end.
It's an on-man rush, a 3-on-1. Brassard there across to Zuccarello. He scores! Zuccarello!
Some big plays, some huge plays by Zuki, and then Hanky shut the door. He made some huge saves, some redirections. They're kind of pinballing out there. It's pretty impressive.
I don't expect 10 goals in a Jersey Rangers game, to be honest. It doesn't happen too often, but they made a couple mistakes where we made some good plays around them to get some odd man looks, and when we did, we made them pay. That was the difference.
After the game, all involved reflected on the experience of playing on Yankee Stadium ice in a historic event.
It's one of those experiences you definitely remember and like being outdoors and brings back a lot of memories.
Both sides, as Jersey fans and Ranger fans, I think that was pretty cool. You could feel it on the ice when they were trying to out-cheer each other sometimes. And it was a really good atmosphere. It was a lot of fun today.
I mean, there's such rich history and tradition, and I grew up watching a lot of baseball and playing it myself, so you hear of all the championships and the famous players that have played here. You're just trying to enjoy it. I thought the crowd was very energetic all the way through the game, and it seemed like they could see the game because they were watching little puck battles and big hits and plays develop. So I think it was a great venue.
Playing for the Rangers has been an amazing thrill, but to be able to be in Yankee Stadium and play a real game here in the winter with all the snow and everything that's going on, it's pretty spectacular.